I was like, yeah, maybe we just were all overhyping how good that Lakers crew was. I don't think there's a trade that could really fix how bad they are, and all the credit and all the slack that Darvin Ham gets and all the criticism that he gets and everything. I just look back at him, Mars, and I'm like, well, they started going on a run last season when they was having one of the easiest schedules in the NBA. It goes to the postseason. And I said even before the series even started, I said the Lakers have a very favorable matchup going up against the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. I said those are teams that just completely benefit their style of play. So in my head, I'm thinking, I was like, okay, in a league right now where I think it's way better right now than it was last season, I said, I think this Lakers crew is the same crew they were last year. We just kind of overrated how good that crew really was. And just because they made it to the Western Conference Finals, does that mean that they were really on that caliber of level? I don't think so. I just think they had a nice road to get to that level. Going up against the Grizzlies that couldn't shoot at all. You just had Ja Morant, but even then, you just had AD over there just sitting at the paint so that he could have a crazy defensive performance. Mars, don't you remember me saying that AD and the Lakers was going to have a field day?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Golden State Warriors, what happened? They just they didn't care about anybody besides Stephen Curry, because that's exactly, especially at this point in time, shout out to Klay Thompson. Seems like he's realizing that he's no longer a viable piece. Sad to see my favorite superstar go to waste. But yeah, the Golden State Warriors, I mean, there wasn't really too many guys on that crew to be respected. So that's what the Lakers did with them. So in my eyes, Mars, it's like, did this crew get worse, or this is just really who they have always been?
They didn't get worse. I think the West just got better around them. To be honest, that's my opinion on it. The Timberwolves are better, the Thunder are better, the Clippers are better. So that's already 3 teams that have gone better. I think the Suns are now better. So there's just a lot of teams that are better now than they were last year. And like you said, the Lakers got favorable matchups. But I do think the Lakers would be a lot better if they had a competent coach, and I'm like certain of that. Now, does that mean conference finals? Maybe not, but I do think they'd be a lot better if their coach was competent. But I just think the West is just so stacked.
But the thing to that is, like, what coach can, like, because people want to be like, oh, yeah, fire Darvin Ham. Who are you getting?
Budenholzer.
You think Mike Bud will be better on this crew than Darvin Ham?
Exponentially.
Okay, I'm not mad at Budenholzer. But then that's another coach that everyone criticized on the
You're not gonna win. Yeah, you're not gonna win, but they better. That's what I'm saying. They better. Okay, I don't think this team can win. I don't think this team can win a championship, but they better with Bud. I mean, they damn near be better with Doc Rivers, but that's besides the point.
Damn near better with Doc Rivers. What's Doc Rivers' record right now?
1-3.
They're 1-3 right now. Oh,
and I do think Bud is trash. I just think he's better than Darvin Ham. And I think he's a good regular season coach, Coach Bud. So
he's for sure a really good regular season coach.
Yeah, so is that alongside other things? So yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
I think it's a bit overrated because our POA defenders are like really bad, and I think people didn't like notice that last year because the comp we faced.
That's just because Gabe Vincent's not healthy.
Okay, man.
No, that's facts. Like I'm saying, like you gotta stop like disregarding health because one of the entire narratives. Like this facts, like health affects all teams. It affected the Lakers last year, affected the Lakers this year. Now, overrated, it depends on how you rate them. That's simple.
That's also true.
Yeah, a lot of them thought about them as a championship, myself included, championship contender, Western Conference Final contender. I mean, Amir still thinks they're like an A-tier caliber of team.
When I say they're an A-tier team, I mean based on what they have, not based on how they are playing. They're playing like shit, but they're a great team on paper, and they did translate that on paper part last year, late on the season. So I don't know. Like the question is,
I remember you being a guy talking about how your team is performing, and that goes into your ranking as well.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why the other teams are above them right now, but they haven't gotten worse.
How many teams are in the A-tier?
The question is, we said that they are a contending team early in the season, right? Like before the season started. Can someone please tell me what part of our evaluation was wrong? Like specifically, I don't want a general thing like, oh, they're playing bad. No, tell me a specific thing about this roster that was wrong back then, that made them fall from a contender to a non-playoff team.
Amir, I would say people didn't expect this level. Two things: people didn't expect the how bad the 3-point shooting for the Lakers were going to this season. That's one thing. The second thing is we didn't expect them to be as inconsistent when it comes to their effort. Last year. Last year, I got you. So last year, Amir, even when Westbrook was there, the Lakers were still in competitive games. Yeah, it was about 500. I think it was just under 500 right before they traded Westbrook, but it was still in those games. This year, LeBron is healthy for the most part. AD's healthy for the most part, but the main difference, the effort isn't there. It's not there on a consistent basis. So I think the effort, and to answer your question again, the effort we got that wrong, as well as we didn't know how bad the 3-point shooting was going into the season.
The way the inconsistent of the 3-point shooting is something that's hindering them.
But they have enough shooters to shoot well. That's
the point, and that's the point that we're wrong about. We assume that they have enough shooters to shoot well, and that's something that they're not doing.
So wait. So let me get this straight. So they have enough shooters. They have enough firepower in terms of shot creation. They have enough defenders. They have enough rebounders. They have enough everything. But they're not just
sure about rebounders.
No, they don't have no shooters. They have no shooters. They don't have
no shooters.
No, I said they don't have enough. I said they don't have it. Well, Taurean Prince is a fake shooter. Number one. Number two.
What? Stop
disrespect my guy, Taurean.
Y'all be y'all be doing Taurean dirty. I don't think he's as bad as y'all be saying.
He's inconsistent. He's inconsistent.
Every shooter.
No. He's bad. No, he is very like a roller coaster. Like is that bad with him? But now go ahead.
What?
Say it again.
It's not a lot of consistency.
Who's a consistent shooter?
Malik Beasley this year.
They switched
last year. That's the thing. I don't know what it is. And shout out to Real Talk. He brings it up all the time. For some reason, when you go to the Lakers, guys don't shoot. Some players just don't shoot the same. I don't know what it is. It's
not our evaluation that was wrong. It's how they are playing now. That's it.
No. Amir, that's on us because we didn't take that as part of the equation. We didn't take the fact that some guys don't shoot like that on the Lakers.
Do you just expect players to go 180 before the season? How do you do that?
I do think the thing that everyone was wrong about is the reliable shooting that they had. I think that's because that wasn't something that it has been reliable all year long. And if we're gonna really think about it back then, I mean, having Taurean Prince and D-Law as like your best like knockdown shooters on your crew, good luck.
Did we also not expect
LeBron not shooting 39%?
Yeah.
If LeBron is over here being your best 3-point shooter, bro, like come on.
What players did you misevaluate what they were good at? Like Taurean Prince, we knew he was being brought in to be a shooter. Now, has he shot as consistently as we thought he would?
Absolutely.
Maybe not. But the talent evaluation wasn't incorrect. They addressed needs by getting players who were good at the things that they were meant to be good at. They just haven't executed at the level they were meant to execute at. But it's not like they made the wrong reads in terms of personnel and talent, in terms of what they were meant to do. They needed bigs next to AD, they brought in bigs. They needed shooting, they brought in shooting. They needed guys who could play defense, they still have guys who can
music
play
in the background. I'm sorry.
That's the point I think is being made. That they addressed points of needs, and the players they brought in were meant to be good at the things that they were meant to be good at, and they have a track record of being good at the things that they were brought in to be good at, and they haven't been good at it this year.
Yeah,
that's not a mistake on the Lakers.
And that's
the
why
Lakers did their job. That's the point that's being made. The Lakers did their job. The players aren't executing. The Lakers didn't make wrong decisions.